Hi everyone. Uh, Here is an example of using Bing ChatGPT. So this is a video from sheeran, and you can see that I have asked Bing ChatGPT to list all the songs in this video with timestamp, genre or mood, and Spotify links. So what it does, it goes to this link of this YouTube video and list down all the songs. So um, you can see that it has listed all the songs for you with the mood or genre and its corresponding Spotify links also. So and it has also the proper timestamps. So if you open this Spotify link, so let us open and verify that it is correct or not. So it is for the song Shape of You. So as you can see that it is absolutely correct, and this is a phenomenal thing that Bing has added in their feature. So I am going to show you more other features in this video. So please watch this video till the end. And this is going to be the crash course of Bing ChatGPT and how you can get the most value out of it. And Microsoft Bing has added many interesting features in this. So I will explain one by one, and let's get started. So how you can download this? It is not available for everyone. So Microsoft Edge browsers user has been there is a waitlist for the Microsoft Edge browsers. So just go to any browser and search Microsoft Edge Insider. All right. Then you will get the first link, that Microsoft Edge Insider. So just click on this link. As soon as it opens, you can download dev channel for Windows 10 or 11. As soon as you download it, you will and open that install in your local computer, and open it using this icon, discover, at the right top right corner. All right. So then you can use this feature. So let's get started with something very interesting. I will come back to it later. So let's try to let's get started with a very simple question, that write an email my manager James Smith, no, for a leave request, maybe due to illness. Let's put my name as well. Okay. And if you search it in Bing, it will give you many search results as usual browser. Also, it will build a request for you, and it will actually write an email for you. As you can see that it is currently processing. So it shall write an email for you. So let's wait for some time. Okay, it has asked a question that how long do you need to take leave and what is the reason for your illness. So I should click on let's chat option. And how long do you need to take leave? So let's say I need to take leave for 4 days, and the reason of my illness is cold and fever. So that should do the thing, and the ChatGPT should write an email for me. So let's see what it does. Okay, it just there was some issue. So let's go back and try again. As you can see, it also stores the prompts for me at recent. So again, go to let's chat. and I need leave for 4 days, and the reason is cold and fever. So as you can see that it has already it has correctly wrote an email for me. Subject is leave request due to illness, and it has also included my name. That dear James, I am writing to inform you that I am feeling unwell and need to take leave for 4 days, as I have prompted. I have a cold and fever, and I need to rest and recover. I apologize for any inconvenience this may cause to the team and the project. I will try to complete as much work as possible from home and keep you updated on my progress. Please let me know if there is anything urgent that I need to attend to. I hope to be back at work as soon as possible. Thank you for your understanding and support. Sincerely, May. So it has correctly wrote an email for me. So it is also available in normal Microsoft Edge browser. So what it Microsoft has added in their insider program, that is Microsoft Edge Dev, new application for testing the features before launching it officially, so that they can take feedback from you. So next thing we are going to do, that we'll just open a YouTube video. Um, There is a good video and on Wall Street Journal. I am trying to open that. So as you can see, this is a very good video. Journalist from. So let's skip this ad for the moment. Okay. So this is a video from Satya Nadella, and it is published on Wall Street Journal. As you can see, so he is talking about the capabilities of OpenAI and ChatGPT in the business prospects. So I will just click on this button so that it opens this chat function for me, and I will just click on the new topic, and it will clear the previous response. So now I will give a prompt that, for example, I don't know who these two persons are, and we are watching this video for the first time. Actually, and then we can see that who are these two person in this video. So it has generated the answers correctly for me. The person on the left is Satya Nadella, and who is the executive chairman and CEO of Microsoft. The person on the right is a journalist from the Wall Street Journal, which is a newspaper that covers business, financial, and economic news. He has not taken the name of the journalist, so let's ask the name of the journalist. It should come up with the name of the journalist, I think. Okay, he has told it has told that the name of the journalist is Matt Murray, who is the editor in chief of the Wall Street Journal. He interviewed Satya Nadella at the World Economic Forum in Davos, Switzerland on January 17, 2023. It has given the entire details of this interview, that who is taking the interview, and which is the other person he is interviewing, and where did it take place at World Economic Forum, and it is in Davos, Switzerland. And it has also mentioned the date January 17, 2023, and this video is published on 18th January 2023. So I think this is the correct information. So let's try with another prompt, that suppose I do not have the time to watch this video. This video is for 31 minutes. So what I can do, I will just tell that what are the key takeaways in this video. So this will just go through the transcript of this video and it will summarize the content for me. So what are the key takeaways from this video? Suppose I do not have time to watch this video, but I really want to know what is going on, what is the conversation is all about. So as you can see, that some of the key takeaways in this video are Microsoft plans to build OpenAI and ChatGPT features into all of its products, both for business and end users. Microsoft will invest billions of dollars in OpenAI for the next decade as part of its partnership with the AI research organizations. And there are 4 points it has mentioned from this video. And so you can just go through these key points. And it has also included the link from the Wall Street Journal, Wall Street Journal articles that will help you to understand more. So what we can further do without reading this entire article, we can just create this new topic and ask ChatGPT to just summarize the given, for example, summarize the important topics from the given article. So without reading in spite reading of the entire article, we can just go through the important topics of the given article. This will save us lot of time. So it cannot recognize the URL. We can paste this URL here, and this will do. Sometimes it can recognize, it can directly pick from the page, and many times it requires, it asks for the URL of the article. So here are 3 points that it has come up with as key takeaways from this article. That Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella announced at the World Economic Forum that the company will integrate OpenAI and ChatGPT tools into its product and platform. As we can see, that Bing has already integrated this ChatGPT in their application, and I think in future it will also come at all the Microsoft Office tools and other tools that Microsoft builds, and it has also came to Azure service. So I think this point is fairly correct. Microsoft aims to commercialize artificial intelligence tools from OpenAI such as ChatGPT and DALL-E 2 and make them available for other business and end users. Microsoft will leverage OpenAI's chatbot and image generator technologies to transform its product offerings and platforms across various domains. So we have seen that how we can ask questions from a YouTube video and also from an article. So let's move to the next use case. So we will come up, we will open another video. So this is very interesting. As we will go forward, you will realize that this is going to change the entire game of YouTube from now. So there is another important video from Steve Wozniak, which is who is an Apple co-founder. So he has given an interview on CNBC. So we will just go through this video. So suppose I do not want to watch this video, and instead of it, I like to read 2 or 3 points that are really important. So I will just ask that uh, who are these people in the video, in this video, and list the important takeaways. So sometimes if you do not clear the previous response, so it happens that it does not recognize which video we are talking about. So just click on the new topic, and it will just recognize that we are talking about this current video only. So let's give the prompt again. So it is just searching in the internet that who are these people. And for example, Steve Wozniak is an American electronics engineer, computer programmer, inventor, and co-founder of Apple. And it has also told about CNBC also, in spite that, in fact, CNBC is not a person, but it is just learning through this feedback only. So it makes slight errors sometimes. And here are the important takeaways from the video. That Wozniak believes that AI is not a threat to humanity, but rather a tool that can enhance human capabilities and creativity. Also, second point is Wozniak defines AI as a system and that can learn from data and perform tasks that human can do or cannot do. So these are the key takeaways from this video. So let's move to the next use case that is very interesting according to my point of view. So, so let's go to there is an awesome repository on GitHub. It is GitHub OpenAI Cookbook. It is a repository that implements many applications from OpenAI API. So what I will do, I will just open a application that file Q&A. So it is a very nice application, and I will just open a file from here. For example, let's open this file.tsx, and it is a lengthy code, approximately 77 lines of code. So, for example, I do not understand this code anyway. So let's ask ChatGPT to explain this code line by line. So let's see what is the response. Explain the given code line by line. So instead of reading this code, the ChatGPT can explain this for me. The given code is a TypeScript file that defines a React component named file using next.js framework. File component is, yeah, it is a TypeScript because the extension is TSX, and it is a component obviously, file using next.js framework. All right. The component uses some hooks and libraries to implement its functionality. For example, use state, use callback. These are the hooks that are used here. Okay. So it has not explained it line by line. So let's ask it again. As you can see that since I can explain the code line by line, TypeScript is a React component. The code is a React component written in TypeScript that displays a file with some features. Here it has given line by line explanation. For example, line 1 is importing some React hooks and components from external libraries, which is correct. Uh, and line 2 importing an icon component from another library, that is also correct. Transition is an icon component. Importing a type definition for the file object. I think it is talking about this line. Declaring the props types for the component, which is this one, file props. Line 9 is defining the component as a function that takes props as an argument, which is this function it is talking about. Line 9 defining the component as a function that takes props as an argument. That is this one. A file is a component and we are declaring it as a function, and we are taking props as an argument. Line 10 is using a state hook to store and update a boolean value that indicates whether the file is expanded or not, which is this line set expanded previous, and we are changing this, toggling this variable to previous to not previous. In this way, it has explained these 46 lines of code, uh, and if there is something yet to be explained, we can write that continue explaining. As we have copied this line of code, so it automatically takes as an input, and it is explaining this instead of continuing this. So these are some, uh, I don't know, maybe some problems we are facing using it. My intention was to continue with explanation from this line 46 to rest of the code, but as I have copied this line, so it is understanding a different thing, and it is explaining this line of code, which is alright. So I will explain. I will take another code, and I will try to show you that it can explain long files of code, which are very difficult for human beings to understand. And it really helps as a, if you're a programmer, it really helps that you understand the long lines of code. Um this is a good React application. Get stream chat React. So I'm trying to find the code here. Yeah, I got this, and I will just go to the source folder, and let's open this client.ts file. So it is a very complex code. Let's try some easy one. Let's try this React Native application. Okay, let's try this one. Source and then components. Then let's try this chat. This is a fair line of code, I think. Yeah, this will work good. So I will just create a new topic, and just ask explain the code line by line. As you can see that it has responded. It is a custom hook called use chat that is used with chat react library. Stream chat react is a library that provides UI components and hooks for building chat applications using React. So these are the details of this code. However, it is not explaining it line by line, but it is giving the details of the variables and libraries that are being used to build this application. So let's click on the retry for this page only. I am expecting it to explain it line by line so that I can read the code and understand it. So I think it cannot do this. So let's get started with another very interesting feature from being this chat feature, which internally uses ChatGPT. Alright. So as you all know that Apple is a listed company in US market. So if you have ever invested in any company, you know that every listed company uh, has to publish their quarterly results at the end of every quarter, and as well as their annual results and annual reports, etc. So this is a quarterly result from Apple Incorporate um, of 2022 of September. So I will analyze this one using this chat feature. So it contains three sections. First one is the statements of operations that generally deals with the revenue, the profit margin, the revenue breakup, products and services, and their operating expense, operating income, etc. The next section is balance sheet. Balance sheet deals with the current assets, non-current assets, current liabilities, non-current liabilities, this kind of stuff. And the last section is the cash flows. Cash flows means the net cash the company is generating after operating expenses and all the investments, etc. So, as an investor, you might face problems in analyzing these financial statements, right? But we can do easily do it using this Bing chat feature. So, I will show you how can you do this. I will just copy this link. This is a public link, and this ChatGPT can read this link. What ChatGPT will do, it will just go to the link, it will read the PDF, it will understand it, and it will create a summary or report, or you can even ask questions, and it will give a proper answer based on the document. So I will simply write, um, analyze the document. After pasting the link, I will write analyze this document and prepare a detailed report based on important takeaways. So let's see what it does. So as you can see, it has started generating the answer. Uh, I can help you analyze the financial statements of Apple Incorporated for the fiscal year 2022. However, due to limited screen window size on your mobile device, I will only provide a brief summary of the main findings. I don't know why it is telling mobile device. I am actually operating from a laptop. Okay, according to there are effective states to analyze financial statements. First one is review objects of the company, compare financial statements with previous years, compare financial statements with industry benchmarks, calculate key financial ratios, identify strengths and weaknesses. Based on these steps, here is a summary of my analysis. So the first step is review objectives of the company. So it has told the objective of the company, and company's net sale increased by 7.8% from $365.8 billion in 2021 to $394.3 billion in 2022. If you want to verify, you can see the exact numbers here. It is $365.8 billion on September 25, 2021, and it is $394.3 billion in September 24, 2022. If we proceed further, company's net income increased by 5.4%. So again, if we come to the net profit, we can see that the company's net income increased by 5.4% from $94.7 billion in 2021 to $99.8 billion in 2022. If you want to verify this, we can see those same numbers, exact same numbers, somewhere around this point here. If you see that previous year 2021 94.680, which is approximately $94.7 billion, and on 2022 it is $99.803 billion, which is here. As you can see clearly, it is giving correct response based on this document. Further, if you read and compare, I think you will find mostly accurate. I cannot say it is 100% accurate, and it has also given a comparison with industry benchmarks, which is not present in this document. For example, it has compared it with Samsung Electronics, Huawei, Xiaomi, and Lenovo Group, which is beyond the scope of this document, and it is pre-trained with internet data. Uh, Internet data, as you know, that from up to 2021, I think. So these are the this is the analysis of this document. If you further want to ask question, you can also do that. For example, let me ask, what is the total operating expense on September 2022 fiscal year 2022? So let us ask that and see what it responds. I have never tried this before. I am not sure it will give you correct response or not. In fiscal year 2022. So it has started responding. According to the document you provided, the total operating expenses for Apple Incorporated in fiscal year 2022 were $51.3 billion. This was an increase of 17% from $43.9 billion in fiscal year 2021. And this is very impressive if you see. This, at 2021 it is $43.9 billion, and at 2022 it is $51.3 billion. So it is very impressive that it can answer any question from this document. So let's try another, that net sales by category iPhone. What is the sales of iPhone on fiscal year 2022, which is $205 billion. So let's try this once and see if it can answer. Uh, it's a sales number of iPhone on 2022 based on this document. Let's say fiscal year 2022. Again, it has given absolutely correct answer. That is $205.5 billion in 2022, which is an increase of 7% from $192 billion in fiscal year 2021, which is very surprising, and it is adding new value to already ChatGPT, that you can analyze any documents. You do not read. You don't. If you don't want to read any document, you can just ask any question that you want to find. So I think in future it is going to have a huge adoption in terms of popularity, and many businesses will use this in explaining their products. So all right, let's move to the next use case, which is again very interesting, and uh, we will analyze another PDF document maybe. So let's choose Ed Sheeran playlist, and here you can see a list of 12 songs. So what I will do, I will give a prompt like okay, give a detailed list of all songs in this video with the timestamp and genre or mood, also with the Spotify links. So let's see if it can go one level further and also can provide me with the Spotify links from the internet, alongside with parsing this video and extracting the songs, timestamps, genre mode, or and also Spotify links. As you can see, it has written the timestamp, name of the song, and also the genre or mood. But still, it has not given the Spotify links. You can find Spotify links for each song by searching for their titles on Spotify.com. That is a very generic information. So let's try and see. Give Spotify links of the above songs. Alright, it cannot provide the Spotify links as of now, but I have tried previously and it had provided me with the Spotify links. So what I can do, I will just copy and create a new topic. Maybe this time it will provide. I will try one last time. Alright, this time it has not given me any information. Okay, it behaves strange sometimes. Maybe if I choose a creative tone, it can give. So let's see what happens this time. As you can see, when I am selecting this creative tone, it is generating all the required information like Spotify links and everything. So let's. However, the 002nd is for perfect song, and shape of you song is that the second song, but in the order it is providing with the wrong information. So let's just copy this Spotify link and check whether it is correct or not. Yeah, the Spotify link is correct. It is for shape of you song, but the order is incorrect as you can see. Okay, yeah, the order is incorrect. So I think this was helpful, quite helpful. As if you want to listen to the song in Spotify, you can just create the link from here. So another very important use case is reading policy insurance policy documents. So this is an Indian company, HDFC Life Insurance Plans. So what I can do, and it is a very interesting use case in my opinion, because many times we buy insurance and we get a lot of trouble reading the policy documents, and a lot of time we may not get the clarity like what this means, and we have certain questions. So I think if we provide this document to this ChatGPT model, it can answer the our required questions by reading, going through the documents. Okay, let's choose this policy document and see if it can summarize or answer some questions or not. So I will give this prompt like read this PDF document and say uh, what are the important takeaways. I'm basically asking to summarize the document in pointer format. So let's see how it does it. So as you can see, it is a 27 page of documents and it is very difficult to read. But it can summarize it. So as you can see, the PDF document is a policy bond for HDFC Life Sanchay Plus, a non-participating, non-linked savings insurance plan that offers guaranteed returns for you and your family. Policyholder's name, address, contact number, and client ID. This is basically the form part. So let's scroll it down. Hmm. Okay, this is a form, and you can see the addresses are also in this Google Map format. So it has not summarized the entire document. So let me check if tell it to continue writing. It does it job or not? Okay. It does not understand how to contact continue writing. So let me ask some specific questions. In the loan section. So how to take loan against this policy. Let's see what it if it can answer it or not. So here is the information available, as you can see. Basically, it is instead of reading this document, it is searching in internet and providing links. Okay, let me try another time. Read this document and answer. If there is any accident cover in this policy. As you can see, here is a detailed response that hello, this is Bing. I have read the document and searched for relevant information on accident covered in HDFC Life Sanchay Plus policy. According to my findings, there is no accident cover included in the base plan. So it has found that there is no accident cover. However, you can opt for an additional rider called HDFC Life Income Benefit on Accidental Disability Rider, etc. These are the information from the internet. But as you can see, it has read the document and answered that there is no accident cover. So this is quite interesting because it is able to read the document, any PDF document that we can provide. Uh, so let me ask it to summarize this document in 10 points. It can also summarize this document into 10 points that are important. Instead of reading this entire document, if you want to know the important points, you can easily read these points. So let's move to the next topic. Next topic is very interesting. So we will just explore one YouTube video. What if you were a major transit system facing cyber attacks?
Reset presents the question of the day. Is my digital security all set? More exciting or interesting, but
So as you can see, this is a smartphone awards 2022, and here are the listed the best smartphones of 2022. So what I will do, I will ask instead of watching the entire video, I can simply ask what are the smartphones discussed in this video. As you can see, it has recognized that the video you shared is MKBHD's Smartphone Awards 2022, which is correct. Best smartphone of the year is Google Pixel 7. Best big smartphone is iPhone 14. Best small smartphone is Asus Zenfone. Best camera phone is iPhone 14 Pro again. Okay, so these are the list of topics that are discussed in this video. So instead of watching this video, you can get the important pointers of the video in like 1 minute. So let's try and find out that which smartphone has the best processor from the above list. The above list. As you can see, it has given Apple's A15 Bionic CPU is currently the best processor for mobile devices. It powers iPhone 14 Pro Max. Okay, so it has provided various articles, but iPhone 14 Pro Max is present in the list. Samsung S22 Ultra is not present. However, it has listed one article that claims that it has the best processor in Android mobiles, and iPhone 14 is for the Apple devices. So it is working pretty well. So let us try one more thing that give the list of smartphones in this video with price, RAM, processor, front and rear camera, details, battery, other special features, and also with the Amazon link. So let's see if we can do it or not. I think it will be able to do it. Yes, it is able to write all these pointers. Only it cannot give the Amazon link. So that is very interesting. It is not able to provide the Amazon link. Otherwise, it is providing all the information that I have sought for. Okay, the Google Pixel 7 is price is $699. RAM is 8 GB. Processor is Google Tensor. Front camera is 12 megapixel. Also the other features. So more or less, it is giving correct information. I have not verified it is correct or not, but it seems that it has given the details of all the smartphones that are discussed in this video. So in this way, we can conduct our proper research on any YouTube video we see, and find out more information on the sidebar if we use Bing as our search engine, as our browser. And in future, Bing ChatGPT will come up with more features, and I think they will improve this small limitations that it still has in terms of ChatGPT, in terms of ChatGPT powered search. And this is quite powerful, I think, and this is going to change the way we use the browsers, and we will be able to find more personalized and detailed information about what we see and what we read. And it will change our browser experience dramatically in future. So that's all in this video. If you find this video informative, please like and share your comments. And if you experiment it with more prompts, also let me know what you have got results and what are your prompts. And maybe I will be able to learn from your comments. Thank you very much for watching.